A black screen occurs when your PC powers on, but the display remains blank. It's a common problem, but doesn't necessarily mean your system is dead. This issue indicates an interruption in the PC's boot sequence. BIOS UEFI post, power on self-test, OS loading, or display initialization. Several factors can cause a black screen on your PC. Let's explore the most common causes. Hardware failures are a frequent culprit. These include faulty RAM, which can prevent the system from booting properly. GPU issues, where the graphics card fails to initialize the display. PSU problems, when the power supply unit can't provide adequate power. And motherboard faults, such as failing capacitors or damaged traces. Software and driver issues can also cause black screens. Corrupted operating system files may prevent the OS from loading. Outdated GPU drivers often lead to compatibility problems and malware that interferes with system processes. Connection problems are another common cause. Loose HDMI or DisplayPort cables can interrupt the signal. Incorrect resolution settings that the monitor can't display, or faulty monitors that fail to receive or process the signal. Power-related issues include insufficient power supply from an underpowered PSU, and sleep mode glitches that prevent the system from waking properly. Many of these issues can be addressed through DIY troubleshooting methods. Begin troubleshooting with basic checks. First, verify power connections by ensuring the power cable is securely plugged into both the wall outlet and the computer, and check that the power supply unit is functioning properly. Next, reseat key components. Gently remove and reinsert RAM sticks and the graphics card to ensure they have proper electrical contact with the motherboard. Test peripherals by connecting a different monitor, HDMI cable, or keyboard to help determine if the problem is with external devices rather than the main system. Use post-beep codes or LED indicators on the motherboard. These diagnostic signals help identify hardware issues like RAM failure or power supply problems. Boot into safe mode to check if the black screen is caused by operating system or driver issues. Access it by pressing F8 during startup or through Windows startup settings. Advanced diagnostic tools help identify the root causes of black screens more precisely than basic checks. MemTest86 is a specialized tool for testing RAM modules. It runs comprehensive memory tests to detect faulty RAM that could cause black screens during boot. GPU-Z provides detailed information about your graphics card, including driver versions and hardware status. It helps diagnose GPU-related black screen issues. Tools like Info and AIDA64 provide real-time monitoring of temperatures, voltages, and component status. Regular monitoring helps prevent issues before they cause black screens. Modern operating systems like Windows 12 and macOS 15 feature integrated diagnostics that automatically scan for black screen causes during boot, such as faulty RAM or GPU drivers, significantly reducing resolution time. Software issues are a common cause of black screens. Start by ensuring your GPU drivers are up to date using NVIDIA's GeForce Experience tool. If a recent driver update caused the black screen, use Display Driver Uninstaller (DDU) to completely remove the current driver and allow a clean reinstall or rollback to a previous version. Finally, scan your system for malware using reliable antivirus software, as malicious programs can interfere with system operations and cause black screens. Inspect your PC's hardware for any visible damage, such as bulging capacitors on the motherboard. Ensure that all components are properly seated and connected. If you suspect a faulty PSU, test the voltage with a multimeter. Note, with the rise of PCIe 5.0 components and quantum dot displays in 2025 GPUs, such as NVIDIA's RTX 50 series and AMD's RX 8000, black screens are increasingly linked to compatibility issues during overclocking or firmware updates. Remote troubleshooting allows diagnosing PC issues without physical access to the device. Microsoft's Azure Diagnostics uses cloud virtual machines to simulate your PC's state and provide diagnostic insights. For Apple devices, the iCloud Repair Assistant enables remote diagnosis and repair through cloud-based assistance. These solutions save time by providing quick insights and enabling fixes without direct hardware access. Looking ahead, expect increased AI and machine learning integration for automated fixes that will make troubleshooting easier. Focus on sustainable practices like component recycling and firmware updates over hardware replacement to reduce waste. To prevent recurring issues, regularly update your system, use surge protectors, and monitor software. Backing up drivers before updates is always a good idea to avoid complications.